All right, folks, it's an OPE extravaganza today at the depot. Now's the time to get a preview and maybe an early bird special on this coming spring's season. Cutting, mowing, and all around outside enjoyment season here. All right, so let's take a look at some of the lawn equipment for 2021. All right, we got the Ryobi 16-inch 18 volt. All right, now this looks like it's the same model that I've done the review on. They do have a newer one out, and I want to say, I think this is a 16-inch, which is actually pretty good for those smaller properties. Now, if you saw the videos I've done on it, it cuts really good, very surprisingly good, but the quality's not really that great on it. So, you're going to have to make sure that, you're not waiting until your grass is 8 inches tall and trying to cut it with this thing. But if you keep up on it, this will do a hell of a job. And it's 16 inches. It's very small. Very, very good to get into tight spots. All right. It's a pretty good mower. It seems like it's gone up in price. I think I paid $199 for the kit when I got it. But $249, good for those really small lots, 50 by 100. That's about the max with something like this. If you have a lot of batteries, Ryobi batteries, you'll be good. But again, it worked pretty good. What can I say? But the quality of it, that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, here's like a real cheap 40 volt one. It's a $199. This is only a 2-in-1. This is a 2-in-1 as well. This will either mulch or bag. This one looks like it's going to either side discharge or mulch. Wow, this thing looks really fugazi. This is old school. 18-inch. I don't know if this is this has got to be older. 748. This is probably like, the Gen 1 version of this 40 volt mower here. But again, 18 inches. You do got a 5-year warranty. And it's $50 cheaper than the 18 volt. So I would probably go this route. All right, folks. And right in the middle, you got a $3,600 mower for the people with an acre or 3/4 of an acre that just want to get it done quick. All right, I think this one does up to 2 acres on a full charge. I don't know if they kind of updated it a little bit last year with the seat and everything. And remember, this doesn't use lithium ion batteries. It uses those NiCad, but it's proven itself over the past couple of years, and now you got a lot of companies coming into the market, right? You saw Ego with theirs, and Greenworks has one, and Green Machine makes some commercial models. But what's good about this one is if you live in Florida, a lot of people take the deck off of it and use it as like a little golf cart to travel around the neighborhoods. 0 emissions. All right, here is the old DeWalt mower, and I believe, I think these are both the old ones. Yeah, $349. 2 5s and the charger included, $349. Now again, there's no reason to not like this mower, guys, if you have a lot of batteries. All right, it's been out a while. I have their 40 volt version of this, and it cuts great. The only issue is the runtime. All right, and if you have a lot of DeWalt batteries, go crazy. You have a great time. Steel deck. It's super light. It folds up. The best folding system that's out there. All right, they do have a new one out that's really not that much more money that you're going to get better runtime with. So I think they're just trying to kind of move some of these along. But if this was like $150 cheaper, and I think this one has the 2.9s. As you know, the 40 volt is off the market. Yeah, this one has 2.9s. So, again, I would recommend kind of seeing what the new mower price is. They have a new self-propelled model that I think you can get for a couple more bucks than this. I want to say it's like $5.99 for their self-propelled. The reason why this is so expensive, I think somebody told me a while ago, because I don't know if it cost a lot to make this mower. That was one of the big issues with the 40 volt stuff, along with probably the sales that weren't that great. But remember, you got a complete steel deck here. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to spend this much, I would start looking at some of the Makita mowers. But again, this is the Gen 1, and it's a great mower. Here's the old 40 volt. If you're still rocking with the 40 volt, you can grab a vehicle charger for $65. Sunjoe, whoa, stay away. $449 for a 82 volt snapper kit. I forget who bought Snapper. If you know, Briggs and Stratton used to own them, but they went belly up last year. But I'm pretty sure I know somebody bought their engine unit, and I think somebody's making this stuff. But you got 3 different mowers to choose from. You got the XD 19-inch, XD 21-inch, and this is a 21-inch. But this is a push mower for $450. Now, you do have a steel deck. This one's $600. This has the step sense, and this is a 19-inch with the step sense. And here you got a cheap Stanley Black & Decker. These were kind of the first mowers that were out there before all the big tool companies got in. Black & Decker were rocking some of these smaller plastic decked, 40 volt, 24 volt mowers back in the day. Here's a nice little Ryobi kit for the homeowner and someone who has a small little lot who just wants to keep their property spick and span. All right, don't want to spend a lot of money. And you got a little bit higher quality string trimmer here for $47. All right. Wow, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is what I paid. All right. So this is finally down to $129. This is their 40 volt 110. I like this blower. I was pretty impressed with it. It had pretty good runtime, and it did have some pretty good power. I mean, you're getting the whole shebang for $129. And I think that's like, a 4 amp hour battery comes with this. Yeah. So you got a pretty big battery. All right. So this will work in other tools. If you want to get that 40 volt, little inverter that does 300 watts, you got a nice 4 amp hour battery to run it. Got a 40 volt pulse saw there as well. Here's a chainsaw. Look at this blower. This is the Power Grip Max. 140 miles per hour. This got to be new. Yeah, there's 4 reviews on it. Whoa. So this is the, what, $400? You're saving $33 though. But look at this. This thing is so powerful. It comes with like a strap. You got to strap your arm into this thing, man. You'll start taking off. If you put one on the other hand, you'll start going up in the air. I've seen it. How come they don't? Look at this. Yeah, they're coming out with like a whole system like Makita has. The Briggs and Stratton belt, 82-volt battery. This is not going to be a enjoyable experience, guys. Okay? If you're going to go this route and you really need, 700 CFM, just get a backpack blower. All right? Even look at the Ego or the Greenworks backpack blower. I mean, if you have to go through all this for a handheld blower, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If you need this much power, you're probably still rocking gas. And for $400, you can get a pretty solid backpack blower. I mean, for another $100, you can get 1,000 CFM and 180 miles per hour with a Red Max 8500. And who knows what the runtime is going to be. I mean, if you're pushing that much power out at max, and it comes with just one battery. Interesting, though. Pink, 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 pink. It's going to be a pink moon. Yeah, it's a pink moon. Oh, look at Yard Force. Yard Force is back. Here's some cheaper, OPE stuff from Sun Joe. I'm not even going to talk about them. But Yard Force has come out with a 60-volt. This is a pretty good company. It's a fairly new company. American company. And they came out with a 60-volt platform, I believe, last year. And this is a great little kit, man. So you're going to get the blower, the string trimmer, and the chainsaw with 2 batteries for $494. See, I wish I would look. See, these are the kind of products I like to review. Because no one knows about them. There's no reviews on them. I mean, that battery looks pretty compact for a 60-volt. It's just a matter of how much runtime you're going to be able to get. But, with a string trimmer, you're not really using too much battery power. The 2 batteries that come with it, you should be able to do a fairly good sized property with this stuff. And again, if you're using a chainsaw, you're going to obviously need probably, it matters how much stuff you're doing, but you got 2 batteries for that. And you're probably doing that separate. It ain't like in one day, one Saturday, you're going to, weed whack, blow the property, and then start cutting down trees, right? So usually on, tomorrow's Sunday, tomorrow we'll cut down or we'll cut some firewood. You'll have 2 batteries charged for your chainsaw, and you'll be ready to rock. And this is really designed by Yard Force, if I remember right. I remember it coming out, I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. But this isn't like a carbon copy of anybody's stuff. But, yeah. It's a pink moon. Yeah, you might as well spend the extra $70 for the extra battery and the string trimmer if you're going this route. And here is just the 16-inch chainsaw for $242. That's got are really good reviews. I think it has a perfect rating here. Yeah, it's a shame that you got an Oregon barn chain. Man, that looks like a beastly chain. Kickback bar. I don't see any teeth. I don't see. Oh yeah, you do got a little bit. You got some metal teeth action here. Oh, it flipped. It flipped the bird. Yeah, so for $242 for a 16-inch, doesn't really tell you what size these batteries are. I'm sure it'll tell you this is the YF600V. Oh, I'm losing power. My God, I'm almost done. It's going to be a pink moon. Yeah, it's a pink moon. Pink, 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 pink. Big pink moon. They got a lawnmower too. Check this out. All right, guys. That's really about it. Got a couple Badger stuff. You got some pressure washers here. This ain't bad for $129, guys. 1900 psi, 1.2 GPM for $129. All right, has a real nice setup on it. You got some bumper bars. All right. I like this. It's got pretty good reviews. You kind of have everything that you can store and keep on this. It's got a little handle that comes up for transport. Not bad for $129. Again, if you don't want to deal with gas, obviously this isn't going to give you gas-like performance, but you'd be surprised how much power these have. And this is great for the cars and the sidewalks, and even doing your house. It depends on how bad your house and how tall your house is, but you could do some pretty good cleaning with these. Your fences and everything. You'd be real surprised. All right, so some OPE stuff today over at the depot. We'll catch you.